How are you settling in?
I like to think quite well. It's been good because we've had 2 games quite close to each other, so games are always a good way to integrate yourself into the group and get that, especially from the Saturday's game against Wycombe, to get that winning feeling. It helps you settle in and you form little friendships obviously as you go along, and then a week's enough to do that, so yeah, I've been enjoying it.
And you played right side, left side. Do you have a preference, or do you like having that ability to switch to both?
I like having the ability to do both, yeah, it gives me more of a chance of playing. I don't really have a preference, I feel equally comfortable off both feet, so yeah, wherever he puts me, I'm happy to play. Yeah.
And how good is it early doors? I know obviously Tuesday was because of Lass's knock as well, but to have the opportunity to play as well, because sometimes it can take a little bit of time to get yourself into a team. Yeah,
of course, when you come alone, your main objective is to play as many games as you can, obviously to a high level, but to have the opportunity to come on in the first game and then get a start in the second game, it bodes well for the future because it helps me get settled to the league and helps me get familiar with players in the team. So yeah, I'm grateful for the opportunity and I'd like to think I've made the most of it. Yeah.
The head coach talked on Tuesday night about not wanting players to come in and feeling sorry for themselves. I guess that's not been the case at training.
No, we're straight back at it today. There's no people feeling sorry for themselves, and we've got a game on Saturday which we have to focus on that for, so we don't have time to dwell on the negatives. We can focus on positives and negatives from the game, but all focus now is on the Shrewsbury game at the weekend.
Coventry are a side that are on the up, a club that are on the up. Obviously Lincoln have had a great trajectory as well over the last few years. Can you see similarities between the two, even though they're at different levels?
I can, yeah. For as long as I've known, Cov have been a team who were at the lower end of the Football League, and obviously they've built their way up to the Championship. And it's quite similar to Lincoln, coming from National League to working their way up through the divisions and hopefully achieving Championship status someday. So yeah, there are similarities, and the journeys have been both on an upward trajectory for both. So I'd say so, yeah. And
what have Coventry said to you about your loan spell? What do they want you to get out of it?
The main thing, as I said, is just playing games, and this is a great level for me to be playing at in a team that the philosophy suits me. So they want me to go out, get as many minutes as I can and come back and hopefully push for a place in their team.
And for a player to have a loan spell for the whole season, how much is that a relief in a sense that you're not wondering what's going to happen in January, that you know you now can knuckle down?
Yeah, it's good. Football's a really unpredictable sport, so it's good to have at least the next 9-10 months of my life where I can fully focus on the task at hand. And as far as I'm concerned, for these 9-10 months I'm a Lincoln player, I'm not a Coventry player, so all my focus is doing the best for the team here and improving myself along the way.
And I sort of saw it and I was like, football and learning. Because I like a lot of football, and what we get is quite a lot of football, so it's really good. Definitely encourage other people, because I'm in a situation where I might even want to go into the police force, and even though you're doing your sport, you're still getting your football, you're still getting your 3A levels out of it, so you can actually get your UCAS points or get your 3A levels to go on to even different courses, as long as you've got your grades as well as playing football. So it's sort of like it's just a good course to do, I think.